Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 166 in Candy Crush Saga, where we have 30 moves to clear out 114 jelly. If you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would really help me out. So this is a special dedication to Sandra, who was up in the levels and then she started over and she got to this and she's stuck because they stuck nightmarishly hard levels down here in these low levels. So even though she's practiced and trained, this is a problem. We're going to see if we can find any strategies that work, including some that don't work, so we can try to avoid them. I see that we've got dispensers here and I've got some UFOs. So I'm going to try to release those as best I can. I'm going to make this move to hit here, and then this move, I'll follow it up. I'm trying to hit this over and over so I can eventually get the stripes that come from it. And then the problem with the licorice is when I take out licorice on a turn, no new licorice forms, but then when I can't take out licorice, more stuff can drop down from here. So I think I'm going to try to even just avoid dealing with these, and I'm going to work on the center here and see what kind of magic I can create there. So I don't really have a whole lot of choices. I can go like this. It's going to hit here. It's not going to do much good. I'm going to hold off and see what I can do. I wish this had some really spectacular event tied to it. It doesn't. I'm going to open this up and then I'm going to bring these down. All right, so I could set this off. I'm trying to do it by an efficiency of moves, blow other things up and get these to kind of take off on their own. But that might be a mistake. That's why we're, investigating things. But I think what I like is putting these together. It'll take out this. It will put the blue together. So we will set this off, which will set this off, which will blow this up, and we'll have a little bit of work done down here. I wish that I could do that without that licorice in the way, but we don't always get what we want. Can we get more stripes down here? Ooh, we can. Kind of fell to the side, which might not be a bad thing. And here I'm going to investigate, even though this isn't necessarily a move I would make. I want to see if this is generous or if we have to wait. And indeed, we have to wait. We don't always get those. But that turned out to be really a good option for me because here I can go. I don't have any purple down here. I'm disappointed by that. But this is still going to be beautifully disruptive on the board. I know, it's going to hit one of these, right? Because we got all 3 UFOs going, so probably this is not going to remain intact, even though I want it to. I want to try to match it up with a stripe. Once I've got some stuff cleared out over here, I'll have a better chance of having stripes make a difference. Actually, the UFOs were particularly helpful on this board. They aren't often. So I can make a stripe, but I don't know that I can put it together. Oh, here I can. And I have another stripe too, but I've got 3 blue down here. I'm going to go ahead and take this. It's going to help to open this up a bit. So I think I'm going to do this first. Oh, look at that. We got a wrapped down here. And I could make a stripe while this is open. I just don't feel like it has enough value. I could also make a wrapped, but with only 3 rows here and 3 rows here, wrapped candies, unless we're sure we can pair them, probably aren't extremely advantageous. I like this move. Now what can I do? Not much. I guess I do this even though I didn't really want to bring that wrapped down too far. Oh, hello. I could do this now, but I like this better. Making another stripe, but also lifting that up against that thick frosting. And then I've got a few different options. I can do this to try to clear this out. I could move this over here to try to clear this area. I can use these guys, push things around. I think I'm going over to this side first. And then over to here. Now I've got wrapped coming out. So that's pretty good, but notice I still have some bad things up here that I haven't been able to get rid of. All in all, though, I don't think this was a bad strategy. I think we need to combine this strategy of just kind of ignoring this section and working on getting things open with maybe some refinement, maybe some some slower choices, better choices, and maybe a little bit more luck. Got done with 4 jelly left needing to be collected. So since we've established a strategy of relying on what the board can produce, I'm going to pause the recording, come back with a new board. I will have the microphone turned off until I have something important to share. And that includes if I develop a new strategy or find a pitfall. See you in just a bit. Okay, so my second attempt seems to be going considerably better, and this is where I really need to pay attention to each and every move. This looks fairly decent because I would be taking out a layer here and I'll be sweeping across, so I might be able to get a wrapped candy to come down. I also do have this opportunity, but I don't think anything I do here is going to mess this up terribly. So I'm going to go for this, and I didn't get a wrapped, but I do have a striped, and then I was hoping a wrapped would follow. That's kind of beautiful right there. There we go. Oh, I was hoping those two would stay paired because now I have to work just on this little spot here. And one little spot can be terribly inconvenient to have to deal with. I can try to bring more stripes down, but remember, these are all vertical. I need something horizontal. I'm actually going to try to get blue or purple to drop in, and actually it came over here, which was a little bit of a surprise, but a happy surprise. I will go ahead and take it. So hopefully that strategy of conserving your moves, not trying to use a move, or not using a move, I don't know what I'm saying, not using a move to activate the UFOs is helpful if you can get them activated fairly early in the game and get them to open up the rest of the board, and then work on what you can do to clear out the base. And I would then go back to the top. That's my method, and it seemed to work fairly well. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. I wish you the best of luck, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.